Hello everybody, this is Michael Drosky back with another video, again, for another honorable mentions video for tonight for September 25th, 2025. These are the Black Sabbath albums that were released in 1 year from 1970, which is if I can zoom in, the 1970 subtitled EP, and the Paranoid album from 1970. I will talk about those momentarily, but there's also one last thing I wanted to show you that was only featured in two other Black Sabbath compilation albums, which I'll show momentarily. But first off, these two CDs right here are the 2016 re-releases as a result. First off, we have here is the 1970 self-titled debut album. Even though it looks like an album, but on the back, the track listing it counts as an EP, so that's probably why there's a short list of the songs featured here. Probably because they call this album because the last song on here is longer, but sources say. But this is the 1970 self-titled album, which got a release on the 13th. Many people would say this album was released on the Friday the 13th in the month of 1970. This is basically a collection of their early work when they released their first album. It just has the title track, The Wizard, the NIB, and Wicked World. There's actually a bonus song I wanted to show you after I showed the last honorable mention video for tonight, and that will be for the bonus in this video. We'll get to that momentarily. And finally, we have the 1970 Paranoid album. Now, this album was also released in 1970. A quick fun fact, they're going to name this album War Pigs, but due to the ongoing conflict with the war during the late 1960s and early 1970s, they renamed it to Paranoid, obviously, and probably you can tell, of course, the military thing, whatever. Yeah. This was released in 1970 and gained popular demand. This was like their breakthrough album because their first album was like a head start for their career, obviously. And that's like what I'll tell you one other thing in a moment. This is like a hands down a fan favorite album, just to tell you that. So this is basically this album. Everyone has to have it, obviously. Probably have all the tracks. Every track on here except Rat Salad is a favorite because all the other songs are regular, but the song Rat Salad is a little interlude to the closing song, which is Ferris Rare Boots, also known as Ferris Rare Boots, Jack the Stripper. Now, finally, before I'll show you one more thing, this was the album that defined the metal genre. So, of course, this is where all heavy metal began. Now, I'll show you one last insy thing, and then I'll be in for the video. I'll get both of them out right now. I'll show you the layers first, and I'll show you the other one at the end. So first off, this is the Ultimate Collection. This is the 2016 or 2017 compilation album, right before Black Sabbath announced their first retirement, before the one time Back to the Beginning concert, right before Ozzy Osbourne passed away. Now, apparently, if I can get to the song, I think it's on the second disc. It has Evil Woman. It's track 2 on, it's basically on this compilation and on CD2, track 2, Evil Woman, Don't Play Games With Me. This song was supposed to be on the 1970 self-titled debut, but it got cut off last minute. So this is another copy you can get for that song from the Black Sabbath Ultimate Collection, and it's on track 2, just CD2. And this is a good collection. I think they still have these in stores, but again, hard to tell. Now this one you can get only on Amazon.com or eBay probably. This is a box set, and this is the Black Sabbath Center of the Universe 1970-1978. This is a collector's item if you still want to get it. Probably not necessary at record stores or any used stores, because this is technically, some people would say this copy of the Black Sabbath compilation album is considered out of print, but sources differ because the internet store has used copies of these and stuff like that. And yeah, so one last thing I wanted to show you, it's disc 1 under track 5. It has Evil Woman, and it's a little the symbol which will come down here. The symbol on track 4 means this song is previously unreleased in the United States. So technically, this compilation is the first time officially approved by the band, by the way, from Warner Records. This is the first time that a Black Sabbath fan wants to have the song Evil Woman on any future Black Sabbath compilation albums such as this one. It's from Warner Brothers and Vinyl Records, part of the... This was also released in 2002. Sadly, you can't get this anywhere on the store because it's out of print, but you can still find these more copies from eBay or Amazon.com. But pretty rest assured, this is a good compilation album too, if you're like an OG Sabbath fan. But both of them are just like, yeah, Slipknot in the Universe and the Ultimate Collection is the way to go. But you can pick whenever, but just give it your best shot. And that, my friends, will do for the honorable mention video for tonight, for September 25th, 2025. And I'd like to apologize if this video takes a while than usual, but I haven't made videos in quite a bit, but trying to get as much rest as I can. And obviously, I'll do another What I Got video this weekend coming up, because there's a new Mariah Carey album will be out tonight at midnight. So I'll do a little reaction video, probably maybe sometime before tomorrow, late tomorrow afternoon, tomorrow night, to do a reaction to the new album. So expect a little bit of another a direct upload video. It might be unexpected, but we'll find out. All right. So thank you very much for watching, everybody. See you in the next one. Vlog you later.